Hello, my name is Haiyue Zhang. I am an undergraduate student at the Northwest Agriculture and Forestry University in China. The paper I will be presenting today is titled How to Alleviate the Aging Problem in China, Accessibility Building Strategies and Smart Accessibility Communities. The study is based on China's growing aging problem. China has long had the largest population of elderly people in the world. The proportion of China's elderly population has gradually entered the forefront of Asia and even the world. Building barrier-free living circle will be an important way to alleviate the aging problem. Through analysis and comparison, I found that there is still a big gap between China and developed countries in terms of barrier-free environment construction. Drawing on the idea of ending planning and the advantages of developed country, I put forward the strategy of barrier-free construction. From this table, we can see that the aging of China's population will continue to rise. If this trend continues, China will soon enter a moderately aging society. Under the background of aging society, the labor market will be greatly impacted, and the social pension burden will be unprecedentedly heavy. How to effectively alleviate the aging problem has become a very urgent problem. We can see a big gap between China's barrier-free facilities environment and that of foreign countries by comparing the situation between China and developed countries. However, China can learn from the accessibility laws of the United States, Japan's intelligent barrier-free system, and UK's barrier-free facilities. Many factors contribute to the unsatisfactory construction of barrier-free facilities in China. In addition to the lack of economic input and follow-up research, the most important problem is the lack of comprehensive planning in accordance with China's national conditions. Impaired by the idea of negative planning, this paper puts forward a barrier-free construction strategy suitable for China's national condition. Through the analysis of the needs and areas of activities of the elderly, priority areas with strategic importance for accessibility, such as hospitals, were identified. Then we plan these small areas from point to surface and gradually developed into overall barrier-free environment of the city. Finally, we realize the construction of cross-city environment. At present, the most important thing is to build a small area. This small area are called smart barrier-free communities. The smart barrier-free community consists of three parts, namely residential area, office area, and the centralized service area. For residential areas, according to China's tradition, the elderly usually live together with their children, and a simple community for the elderly is not in line with the living habits of elderly in China. However, the pace and concept of life of young people are quite different from that of the elderly, and living together is easy to identify conflicts. At the same time, it is common for the younger generation to work across provinces, and there is no way to take care of the elderly. Based on above situation, it is urgent to build a flexible, barrier-free residential area. Barrier-free residential area should be meant for the elderly to set up living units and equipped with young people around the living space. Barrier-free residential areas should be equipped with corresponding facilities according to the movement status of elderly. More intelligent and accessible equipment will be introduced, such as intelligent toilet, named small toilet. As for office area, we'd better create a barrier-free workplace. Some old people think that to undertake family work is to realize self-value, while some old people think returning to society and participating in social work can realize self-value. The return of elderly to work in the society on the one hand can make the elderly feel the improvement of self-value. On the other hand, also make contributions to the increasing insufficient labor force. The building of barrier-free office space should meet the most basic points. Accessible ramps, wall handrails, accessible elevators or stairs, accessible restrooms, accessible signs, and all doors should be accessible, suitable for wheelchair width and other requirements, suitable for aging of the office environment. The construction of barrier-free facilities in the office can make the elderly in a more secure space, full and comfortable environment to give a play to waste kids and contribute value. Centralized service area is also very important. In the past, the recreation area, sport area, and medical area were usually set up in different areas in the elderly care center, which resulted in the physical consumption of the elderly, so that the activities could not be carried out smoothly. The centralized service area centralizes the main social life of the elderly, thus reducing the operational difficulty and allowing the elderly to reach it quickly. In the reply area, there should be an intelligent medicine box that can synchronize the data of buying and taking medicine to the background. And a supply instrument that can adjust the frequency at any time according to the doctor's advice, so that the elderly can help each other and live a convenient life. In the end, the distance between each area is controlled within 500 meters. The maximum is not more than 1,000 meters. It is within 5 kilometers of a large hospital. Pay attention to the connection between the elderly and the outside world, and form an open system to attract people outside the community. The above is all my report. Thank you.